Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unday Radar Talks. AMC Entertainment stock surged 5.3% on Friday. The stock rebounded slightly in 2 trading days before another sharp rise, and the stock price remained relatively high at the close, which means that bulls have once again defeated bears. But the question is, how will the stock perform next? Because the current price of the stock has returned to the $5 level, which is the middle of the current relatively concentrated position distribution area of the stock, and there is a profit margin above and below the price. The current stock price is at a critical node, and the stock's trading volume last Friday was still significantly enlarged, so the situation becomes more subtle. Technically, the stock is currently in an upward trend. The reason why the stock price can rise strongly may be that the bulls have accumulated enough rebound power at the level of $4.80, but as mentioned earlier, the level of $4.80 is only 4% of the profit margin from $5. So I think the capital that drives the stock price up may not choose to sell at the level of $4.98, but this does not mean that the stock price will continue to rise, because the changes in the overall market situation and whether the bulls have the power to continue to push the stock price up and how much resistance there is above $5, etc., may cause the stock price to enter a correction again, but it cannot go too far. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart of the stock. We can see that the stock started to rebound at the level of $4.60 on September 4th, but the trading volume at this position is not large, which is a disturbing place. The stock price rose strongly during the intraday session on September 6th and generated a lot of trading volume. But then the stock price quickly retreated. The reason for the stock price retreat may be the selling of locked-in capital from the same level, because the stock also generated a large trading volume on August 28th, but the bulls may have digested these chips because the stock price rebounded again after the retreat, so this is seen as a positive signal. Let's take a look at the capital flow data of this stock. We can see that there were only 2 days of net capital outflow from August 28th to September 6th, which is consistent with the performance of the stock price, indicating that some capital has withdrawn from the market during this period, but more capital seems to have entered the market. But it is worth noting that the net capital inflow amount of the stock in the last 3 trading days has gradually increased. This situation usually requires caution because large funds are likely to cash out and leave the market by taking advantage of the sharp rise in stock prices. But in this case, the situation may be different, and the reasons have been mentioned before. Let's take a look at the market position distribution data of this stock. We can see that most of the current positions of this stock are concentrated between $5.20 and $4.80. Although the stock price was pushed to the middle of this area by the bulls on September 6th, the bulls will be under great pressure facing this center because the bears are also competing for this center, so I would not be surprised if the stock price reversed and fell at this position, but as mentioned earlier, it cannot go too far. The stock began to enter the price correction phase on August 28th, but this did not drag the stock price too deep because the bulls also tried to block the selling of the bears. Now, the stock price has returned to the opening price of August 28th, which means that the bulls' blockade of the shorts this time is successful, and it also shows that there is a lot of long capital involved in the stock during this period, and these capitals may not have exited the market yet, so I think the short squeeze of the stock has not ended yet, but the stock price may also pull back again, but it should not fall below the level of $4.80. Okay. Guys, this is my price prediction for AMC Entertainment stock. Thank you for watching. If you like my analysis, please click the subscription button and give a thumbs up. I will bring you more latest price predictions for hot stocks later. See you in the next video.